Hello all. So most of you have viewed our videos of us discussing the importance of financial awareness and literacy and the relationship between income, savings and expenses. So in this third video of us, we'll be discussing about what, why, when, how of budget. So what is a budget?
Yeah, I really appreciate that you are asking me this question about what is a budget, because most of the people, when they hear this word budget, they get some kind of an uncomfortable feeling, as if by budgeting they would be depriving themselves of certain fun or entertainment in their life, or some compulsion would be forced upon them. But in fact it is the other way around. By budgeting they would be able to ensure that they live their life according to their terms. So coming back to what is budget, so budget is the first step to manage your money. It is the foundation of the financial planning, in which you summarize, you compare and you track your income and expenses for a specific period of time. Typically it is 1 month or 1 year also.
Okay, so why do we budget?
Yeah, again that's a very interesting question, that why should we get into this kind of cumbersome exercise, right? So firstly I would like to tell you that budgeting exercise would compel you to think about your financial goals. See, unless and until we have goals in our mind, say for an example, you want to buy a bike after 1 year, or you want to save X percentage of your income into savings. So unless and until we don't set such kind of goals, we would not work in the direction to ensure that we achieve those goals. So by budgeting, we ensure that we achieve our financial goals. Secondly, whatever income we are getting on hand, we would be knowing where it is going. Then thirdly, we would be able to observe and analyze our spending behavior. We would be able to know under what heads our most of the expenses are happening, or where should ideally it should happen, right? So third is that budgeting inculcates into us a self-discipline. Okay, and again coming back to our income and expenses, we would even be able to plan our emergency expenses in a better way, or rather I can say that any changes that can happen in our life. Say for an example, you have to change your location, or you change your job. Now this will affect your income and expenses as well. So you will be able to better plan all those things. Again, we would be able to know how much is our surplus and how much is our deficit. So you may ask me, what is surplus? So subtracting expenses and the percentage of savings from our income gives us surplus. And what is deficit? That subtracting expenses from our income, if we face a shortfall, to save in our target savings, then that is deficit. So by budgeting, you would feel in control of your money rather than money controlling you. So that is really very important.
Right. Okay, so that's an interesting way to handle money. So when do we start budgeting then?
Yeah, so one should start budgeting when one starts receiving income, have some expenses to cater, and some savings to do. But at different stages of your life, budget would be different. Say for an example, you are a student, so you are getting a fixed stipend and a monthly allowance and a regular set of expenses for a month. So your budget is of one kind. Now for a young graduate who is about to get his or her first paycheck, so he or she has to figure out how to allocate their income to rent, to utilities, to their emergency expense planning, and how to start savings, right? Now for the young couple, it will be a different case. For them, in addition to the regular expenses, regular savings, they would need to figure out how to cater to the EMIs payment for the house which they have recently bought, or the car loan EMIs, right? So at different stages of your life, the budget would be different according to your income and expenses and your savings target.
Okay, I understood so far. So my last and final question is that how do I prepare a budget?
Yeah, so for that, first you have to decide upon the mode or the medium in which you would be preparing budget. So what is the most common mode? It's pen and paper, right? So firstly you can prepare a budget in notebook or your diary. Then second is Excel spreadsheet. Then third is pre-installed softwares like Microsoft Money and in your laptop and desktop. And nowadays you have lot many budgeting mobile apps available, but data is not much secured with those apps. Okay. Secondly, you have to decide the period, whether you want to budget it for month or whether you want to budget by year. So typically in your age, people start budgeting with a month as a period. Then you have to plot your income. So you might be having multiple source of income. For an example, in addition to your regular job, you might be doing tuitions for young children. So that becomes another source of income. So you have to make different heads of income and put the amounts accordingly. Similarly, for the expenses, there might be different heads like discretionary expenses and non-discretionary expenses, right? Now, what are non-discretionary expenses? Those are the mandatory expenses which no matter what, whether you are getting income or not, you have to pay. Like for an example, rent if you are staying in a rented house, utilities, right? Your student loan fees, EMIs. Okay, so those are the mandatory expenses, and discretionary expenses are like vacation, then weekend outing. All those expenses can wait sometimes, or maybe postponed, or can be changed. And after income expenses, then comes savings. So then you have to decide on the percentage of your saving, how much percentage you want to keep aside, and regularly then track it, this much percentage, or for a certain period of time I would be saving this much percentage of my income. So this was all about income, expenses and savings. So after this, you have to match your budget with the actuals. So again you may ask, what are actuals? So bank statement, right? And if you are using credit card, then your credit card bills are the actuals, because they show the expenses which you actually have done. So you have to compare that with your budget and see if there is any difference, because there might be some differences here and there. So you have to match those things out. And in the last, it is very important to review a budget, time to time, or whenever there are any changes. For an example, your change of your location or change of your job, because this will all impact the way you are budgeting, right? And one last important thing is to stick to your prepared budget. Otherwise, you will fall into a vicious circle of reworking on it and again not following it. Then it's the wastage of your time, efforts and money as well. So in the end, I would just like to tell you that you may feel that it's a cumbersome exercise in the beginning when you start budgeting, but over a period of time, you would definitely find your life as well as process of managing money much simpler with budgeting. So that's all about budgeting
Okay.
to start with.
So thank you all. I hope this video was helpful to you.